Many of you would recognize the date 11/11, the 11th of November, as Singles Day, or a day where you add items to your cart or check out items from your e-commerce cart to enjoy huge savings as claimed by retailers. Unfortunately, before this was even a phenomenon, fraudulent, illicit global hair transplants were already prevalent worldwide. As a result of consumers being vulnerable, they were accepting treatments that were substandard at a very low cost. As a result of that, botched hair transplants became a very common complication. The ISHRS, or the International Society of Hair Restoration Surgery, has launched the World Hair Transplant Repair Day to counteract clinics that have actually botched up hair transplant procedures by offering pro bono to repair some of these botched hair transplants. At Terra, we have had our fair share, unfortunately, of having to deal with botched hair transplant procedures from patients who have had it done locally as well as overseas. Some of these patients have hair growth of about 10 to 15%. Some of them have hairs that are growing in all sorts of directions. Some of our patients came to us and complained of an unnaturally low hairline, and some even had very massive donor extraction and subsequent donor damage. Unfortunately, not all of these botched hair transplants are repairable. Sometimes, due to the extent of damage, we've had to turn away some of these patients. The general advice we give our patients is to go shopping, attend multiple consultations with different hair restoration practices, pick a team and a doctor that you're comfortable with, but remember to ask the important questions, such as, is the doctor going to be the one that performs the procedure, or is this procedure going to be delegated to a technician? Which parts of the procedure are going to be performed by the doctor and which by the technicians? Is the doctor credentialed? How many procedures has he done? Does he do these procedures regularly? Are there different techniques that he employs? FUT, FUE, robotic FUE, or even hybrid FUE techniques, and which technique is the most suitable for you? And paired with your own research, you can make an informed decision about which hair transplant clinic you do your hair restoration procedure with. So at Terra, our contribution to 11/11 Singles Day or World Hair Transplant Repair Day is that we'll be making a donation or contribution to many of the surgeons out there who are putting in effort to rescue and repair those people who are victims of fraudulent, illicit global hair transplants. Our surgical schedule is already fully booked out for the year, so we are unable to take on any pro bono repair cases this year. But we commit that from November 2023 onwards, we will be doing one pro bono case of hair transplant repair surgery per year. We're not going to be asking for any donations from you, but what we ask you to do in terms of contributions is to spread the message, to let your friends or family or anyone know that there is a clinic available to help you repair a botched hair transplant procedure, even if you've done it locally or overseas. Just like how Singles Day might entice you to buy something on the cheap, this 11th of November, let us also remind you that there are many companies out there trying to turn a profit by enticing you to purchase their services for cheap hair transplant procedures. While it sometimes does work out for you, there are botched hair transplant procedures that happen almost every day in almost every part of the world. But instead of leaving you on such a somber note, it is of great encouragement to me and the rest of Team Terra that we are seeing more and more patients that are presenting to us who are more discerning about their choices, who are asking the right questions, who are making informed decisions about how they want to go about their hair restoration plan. If you're having difficulties finding the right clinic for you, there's a wealth of information out there where you can do your own research available on our website, the ISHRS website, as well as the ABHRS website, which we will include links in the description box below. I'm Dr. Joshua, and it's been nice having a chat with you. I'll see you next time.